Hi, boys and girls. This is the story of the empty tomb. Written by Brian Davis, illustrated by Lynn Ebert. When Jesus was laid by his friends in a tomb, right after he suffered and died, that garden became a good place for the mourners to come as they prayed and they cried. A woman named Mary came first with some spices. His body was wanted anointed. The stone was rolled back, and his body was gone. She ran from there, so disappointed. Look at that. She hurried to Peter and John, crying out, "They've taken the Lord from the tomb!" So Peter and John did not wait for a moment. They dashed right out of the door. Together they ran, but then John went ahead and stooped at the entrance and saw the wrapping of linen that held Jesus' body. John stood there, his mind filled with awe. When Peter got there, he just walked right on in. John followed, and then he could see the face cloth that Jesus had worn on his head, all folded. But how could this be? They went home believing, but Mary stayed there. While weeping, she stopped and peeked in, and there, dressed in white, were two angels from heaven, just sitting where Jesus had been. "Oh, why are you weeping, dear woman?" they asked. She answered, "I need to know where they took my Lord's body. It's gone from its place." Then turning, she saw Jesus there. But Mary was thinking, he must be the gardener. She asked him where Jesus was taken. Then Jesus said, "Mary." Her eyes opened wide. She knew she had not been forsaken. "Oh, teacher," she cried. But then Jesus said, "No, don't cling to me now, for you'll see I must soon ascend to my Father and God. Go tell all my brothers for me." She told the disciples, "I've seen our great Lord!" But fearing, they all stayed inside. The doors were shut tight. But then Jesus came in and showed them his hands and his side. "I sent you out now as the Father sent me. You'll learn about love and forgiving. Receive of my Spirit. He'll teach you these things. They spread the good news. He is living." But Thomas was absent, and when he was told, he doubted the words they had said. "Unless I can touch his nailed hands in his side, I must still believe he is dead." Then 8 days later the Lord came and said, "Now, Thomas, come place here your fingers. Believe when you touch my hands and my side." Would doubt still continue to linger? "My Lord and my God," Thomas shouted out, crying. But Jesus said, "Now you believe? How blessed are they who believe without seeing. In faith we must too trust and believe." Isn't that a beautiful picture? The end. I hope you enjoyed this story.